Gracious good morning. It's Larisa, and it's time for today's Morning Moxie. And I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about something serious. So go ahead and grab that cup of coffee or tea, and let's hunker down and get right to it, shall we? Now, I wanted to talk to you about building your team. This is a team for you, Inc., you Incorporated. So most times when people talk about building a team for business owners, it's like, the back office support, maybe a virtual assistant, personal assistant, whomever that may be. I'm talking about bringing the big guns. As your business becomes, as you and your business become more successful, and ideally that means that you're making more money, getting more clients, and becoming more well known. Well, with the limelight comes potential malfeasance, and so you want to make sure that you are protected. And so there are four parties you need to have on your team. On your personal board of success is for you, Inc. You need to have a tax advisor. Now, I'm going to list these out in no particular order because they're all hugely important, but you decide based on your circumstances what you need most, and that's where you start and you build from there. A tax advisor is not just someone who prepares your tax returns each year. That is the party who's going to protect you throughout the year, and tell you, help you when it's time to determine like when to make that purchase, when to make that sale, when to declare that income. Do you need to make prepayments throughout the year? What type of retirement plans are you qualified for, and how much can you put into those plans? So there are limitations, but there are also many benefits when you are in business for yourself. You have more opportunities than just your 401k and or an IRA. So make sure that you ask those appropriate questions, especially as you begin to make more money. You want to, number one, plan for your retirement future, but also make sure that you protect that money from paying more taxes than you should. You also need to have a business attorney. Sad but true. You need someone who's going to review your contracts that you are going to sign with your clients, or if someone has given you a proposal, you want to make sure that you get a legal eye on that proposal to make sure that you're protected and are not signing anything that you should not sign. You want someone who's familiar with business contracts, someone who is familiar with real estate contracts and real estate law, because as a multipreneur, I'm always encouraging you to be invested in real estate, whether that's brick and mortar or on paper. There are many different ways, and that will be another video. But make sure that you have a business attorney who can protect your interests in that regard. And also, between the business attorney and the tax advisor, these can advise you as far as the type of entity that you should be operating under, whether that's an LLC, limited liability company, or a corporation, S or C. And there are just so many considerations that you should really not go it alone. And the other one that no one likes to talk about is your insurance broker. Now, I always recommend a broker because, the insurance or salespeople who are only limited to their own products might not necessarily be able to get you the best product, but if that's all you have, then you should really look into it. So I'm hoping that you will recommending that you find one that can provide professional liability, especially if you are a consultant or service provider. And you 200% need umbrella liability, but you can't have umbrella liability until you have general liability. But that umbrella liability is on top of any other type of insurance that you have. And I'm just suggesting that the more people you meet, the more money you make. In some ways, the more of a target you are. So make sure that you protect yourself with the top three: the tax preparer, insurance broker, and business attorney. And last but not least, you need an estate planner so that your assets can be distributed to your relatives and family as you see fit. You don't want the state to decide who's going to get what when. You want to make those decisions ahead of time. And also, you want to be able to put your assets into trust so that they are less of a target. You should not really own anything in your own name. It should all be held in one type of trust or entity or the other. Again, not legal advice. These are Larisa's opinions. Please seek appropriate counsel. But what was that other one? Oh, business succession. So between your business attorney and your estate planner, you want to look at how you want to close out your business through business succession on your own terms, because, well, You know, if you're burning the midnight oil, what happens if you get sick? How can you bring things to a tidy, neat end so everything is taken care of, all the I's are dotted and all the T's are crossed. So once again, tax planner, tax advisor, business attorney, insurance broker, and estate planner. Get these folks on your team as quickly as possible. So that is one serious New Year's goal that you might want to consider and make sure that you devote some attention to. And that was a little bit serious, and it might have been a little bit long, but that is today's Morning Moxie, and I will see you in the next video. This is Larisa saying goodbye.